It is now my pleasure to introduce our second student speaker, Jothika Tamizharasu. Jothika is graduating with a degree in Neurobiology, Physiology, and Behavior. During her time at UC Davis, Jothika enjoyed emceeing events like Davis Dance Revolution, milking cows and goats at Picnic Day, and commuting to college via multiple modes of transportation, including bike, car, light rail, Amtrak, and the bus. This fall, and actually this is incorrect, in less than 2 weeks, Jothika will continue her education at Morehouse School of Medicine in Atlanta, Georgia. Welcome, Jothika.
Well, we're here. And like the end of Finding Nemo, it's like, okay, now what, right? Well, I'll tell you what, we are about to enter the real world. Yep, it's happening. And you know, when we go out there into the real world, people are gonna ask us who we are. They're gonna wanna know how we're qualified, where we come from, and what makes us who we are. When someone asks you who you are, what are you gonna tell them? When they ask me who I am, I'll say, I'm an Aggie. Yeah. When they ask me who I am, I'll say, I'm an Aggie. Yup. When they ask me who I am, I'll say, I'm an Aggie, and I'll tell them if they ask me every day. Yeah, I'll tell them that I chose Davis because it's a really good school. #1 in a lot of things, and even in being cool. And yeah, people may say we're just cows and dairy, but when they really get to know us, they'll know we can be scary. I mean, you can take a quick look at our stats while Benna's in the background playing the sax and people on their bikes, yeah, they're rushing to class, while others at the MU try to rush into a frat. We Aggies, oh, we don't mess around when it comes to the books. We out here serving knowledge and we ain't even the cooks. And all those other schools, they can't get in our way. I mean, just look at what we did with our NCAA. History made, yeah, I'm talking March Madness, breaking lots of records, and it's just a lot of gladness. But that's not all we do. No, Aggies, don't stop. We climb even higher till we reach the very top. Like the top of our double-decker buses, which are as cool as our Arboretum is luscious. Davis is the best. Oh, what else can I say? Oh, that I'm an Aggie, I can tell you every day. But now, I got a transition to make. Me wrapping up here, rappers being in Davis. Do you remember Drake? Started from the bottom, now we're here. Started from the bottom, now our whole team here. I said started from the bottom, now we're here. Started from the bottom, now we all right here. Do you recall your very first class or those days in the DC when plates would get stacked? Back then we were afraid of this thing called a midterm, then we got to this point where we take them and then learn. Oops, okay, not really, but you see, we figured it out. A lot of growing is happening, like plants we did sprout. Old friendships, they sank right to the bottom, but then new ones, they flourished, and like flowers, they blossomed. And college is spelled with 2 L's for a reason. A lot of living and learning, and in yourself, you start believing, start to see your own potential even through the mistakes. We may have tested our limits, but that's how we found our breaks. And it probably didn't help that we were in YOLO County. We took that motto so far, Drake by to issue an apology. But either way, I think we found ourselves. Nay, we defined ourselves. Yes, it took us 4 long years filled with fears and tears, a dozen thoughts about careers, meeting tons and tons of peers, spending hours as volunteers, but we persevered. And now, enough retrospect. Let's move forward. Let's advance. Back to rappers at Davis. I'm thinking of another one. Yes, Chance. Because as graduates, we'll tell the world. You don't want no problem with us. No, you don't want no problem with us. And that's because we're more than ready. Our education has given us a foundation so steady. Regardless of the winds that try to hinder our sails, we'll navigate those waters, and in the end, we will prevail. Future doctors, nurses, scientists, veterinarians, dentists, and pharmacists, entrepreneurs, teachers, and more. Any single field we'll be there to explore. So when they ask you who you are, tell them you're an Aggie. And believe me, wherever you go, you'll shine as bright as a star. Well, I'm going to close by following in the footsteps of Elle Woods. UC Davis class of 2017. We did it! Thank you.